Hey y'all, it's Patrick. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing something I've been meaning to do for a really, really long time, and that is to sit down and answer all of your questions about my fake hair. So this video is sponsored by my friends at LaVivid Hair, so I'm gonna have them tagged below. You can also use Patrick15 for 15% off any and all orders from LaVivid Hair. So I've got my laptop here and I have all of your most asked questions that I get. I went through all of my DMs, I went through all my comments, going all the way back to February of 2020 when I first started to wear a hair system to make sure that I got all of the most important questions, comments, things you guys were curious about. I have them all written out here. So let's go ahead and dive in. Of course, number one question is why get a hair system? So that's a great question. I had a very debilitating eating disorder in college for about a year and a half. And during that time, my hair started to really thin, and it thinned out very quickly. I'm gonna flash up a picture here of what my hair looks like right when I was going off to school. And then over here, we'll put up another picture of what my hair looks like after sophomore year. So after just 2 years of being in college, you can see how much my hair had thinned. And so unfortunately for me, I tried the prescriptions, I tried the creams, I tried just about everything, and my hair just wouldn't grow back. And unfortunately, sometimes, if you do go through alopecia, sometimes it will grow back if there's a healthy hair follicle. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case for me. I would always get questions of people that are like, why didn't you take this medication? And it's like, I did, it didn't work. And then, so that's why my hair just started to thin really, really badly. Got even worse after I decided on a whim one day to just dye my hair blonde. And of course, when you bleach your hair, you're gonna have some breakage. That's what happens when you put chemicals in your hair. And so it just got to the point where I had my hairline literally stopped not even here. It was half an inch, maybe a full inch back. And so it just became something that was my biggest insecurity. And so that's why I decided, after talking to my hairstylist and the owner of J Bangs, Julie, hi, love you. She introduced me to this, and she was like, listen, I want to start offering this service and I would love to do it on you. It'll give me practice. And so we went with it, and I have never looked back. I love it. I mean, I'll wear one of these for the rest of my life probably, and that's fine with me. So yeah, that is why I chose to wear a hair system. This is another really popular question, and it was, can you shower and or swim with your hair system on? The answer is yes. I can do everything that you guys do with normal hair. I take a shower every day, sometimes two. I work out every day. I don't normally get my hair wet in a pool just because I don't want to get chlorine in my system. But I can, go swimming. I go to the beach. I do everything that normal people do. It's just that I have I have fake hair. It's not even fake either. It's just not mine. So yeah, I can swim in salt water, not chlorine, and yes, I can get it wet and do every single day through sweat and also in the shower. Okay, this is an interesting one for me, and it was, how much does your hair system cost? Fortunately for me, I am sponsored by LaVivid, so I do not personally pay for my systems, but if I were to pay for the system that I wear, I love the Achilles system, which comes from LaVivid, and the reason why I love it is that it has a density of about 115%, meaning there is a lot more hair strands in the system. It's also a skin base, so it's not that lace that can get very itchy, or that can, I'm a self-tanning whore, so I have to be careful. And because I do wear makeup when I'm shooting content, I choose to wear the skin. So it's basically almost like a little It feels almost like latex, but a little bit more sturdy. It's not latex though. I am allergic to latex, so if you have a latex allergy, no need to worry about that. But yeah, I think that system costs around $269. And then the install, it depends on your stylist and how much they charge. I always encourage you to buy your systems not from the salon directly, but to buy them directly from LaVivid and to take them in, because that is a much more affordable way. And you know what else helps you to save a little bit of extra money? Using code Patrick15 for 15% off of LaVivid hair systems. A lot of people wanted to know whether it was synthetic hair or real human hair, and it is a real human hair. So it feels just like hair on anybody else. It's just not grown out of my head. That's the only difference. So it's not synthetic, real human hair. This one was also a question that quite a lot of men asked, and that is if you are getting, really hot and heavy with someone in the bedroom, and they were to grab your hair, would it pull off? The answer is, I can run my fingers through my hair, like as you can see. If someone is like yanking on it, yeah, it's probably gonna come off. So it's just, this is something that like I've had to tell partners of mine and people that I have been intimate with. I don't like to be touched on my head area, period. Even before the system, it's just, it freaks me out. So that just comes down to communication with your partner. So, yeah, I don't let anybody touch my hair during sexy time, because it's expensive. And unless you want to pay for a replacement and you want to pay for, me to go to the salon to get it done, don't touch my hair. But yeah, if someone yanks on it during sexy time, yeah, it's gonna come off. It's gonna come off, I promise. A couple of you wanted to know, let's see, about maintenance. Maintenance, great question. So maintenance can be a little tricky. During the pandemic, I obviously couldn't go into a salon, so I had to learn how to take my system off, clean it, and then I had to learn how to reapply it myself. Thankfully, it's very easy to do, and I do it quite often. I always like to have fresh tape on there just to make sure that, things are gonna stay put. And because I work out so much that the more sweat breaks down the bond between your scalp and the adhesive. I don't like the glue because the glue is very hard to clean off, so I tend to only stick with tape. The tape can be purchased on Amazon. But what I will do for maintenance is probably about once a week, I take my system off. I will fill up my sink with super, super hot water, and I just soak the hair system in the hot water. That's going to allow you to very easily remove the adhesive from the system and to not pull on the system at all. This is another reason why I will never wear a lace front, because it's just so difficult. You make one little tiny pull of a lace and you're gonna rip it. This has a little bit more durability because it is one of the skins. And so I do that typically once a week. As far as shampooing and conditioning, this is another thing that some people ask. You have to be very careful about what products you're using in your hair. So I like to stick to Navy products and Kristen S products. I stick away from most things that you can find at the drugstore. However, you can get Kristen S products at Target. I prefer Navy, Navy Hair Care, that is. And I actually have a discount code with them. You can check it out in the link in the description box below. I'll have everything linked there for you, and as well as to all my favorite products from them. But yeah, that's what maintenance looks like. Once a week, I will take it off, clean it, reapply new adhesive, and then reapply it to my head. Some people can get away with it for 2 weeks. Me, not so much. I just tend to sweat a lot during the day from my workouts and just from being somebody that just sweats a lot. So that's what maintenance looks like. Okay, so I actually had a spare system that I keep one just in case anything happens. So I wanted to show you guys what this skin base looks like. It does look woven. almost like lace, but there is sort of a like liner. So this makes it 10 times easier to clean, and it also is a lot more durable. One thing that I love about this too is that it is a little bit stretchy. So I like to just really pull it taut over my head to make sure that it lays down perfectly. But this is what a skin base looks like. This is what a hair system looks like. Don't judge this one. It's been in a box for quite a while because it's just a spare that I don't usually use, but it is actually cut the same as my hair is right now. So we always have a spare just in case I need it, but I wanted to show you guys what a skin base actually looks like underneath all of this gorgeous hair. Keep it moving, honey, keep it moving. What else? I'm trying to get like the most important questions and the ones that I know you guys wanted answered. Can you work out in it? Yes, of course. I work out all the time, not as much as I need to, so you can but you can definitely work out in it. I normally wear a hat when I work out just because like I don't want my hair flying all over the place. But I know of several people who wear like one of the little bands to push the hair back. So that's another option. Yes, you can swim in it. We already covered that. We talked about the products to use. Oh, another thing that I know that I get a lot of questions on is like how frequently do you shampoo it, condition it? So here is what my routine is like. And this system will last me 5 to 6 months, which is great. Especially considering those of you who would be, concerned about the investment into a system that is going to be something that you're going to have to eventually replace. So I only shampoo my hair once or twice a week. That may sound gross to you, but I do get it wet every day. I condition it every single day, and let me explain why. We that wear hair systems, we're not getting the oils and that come from your hair follicles and your pores. We do not get that. So we have to maintain moisture in our hair, especially in the wintertime. Moisture in your skin and in your hair is very important. That's why I condition every single day. I do rinse it clean every day when I'm in the shower, but I only shampoo on Tuesdays and Fridays. Every other time, it's just a shampoo, or every other time, it's not a shampoo, it's just conditioner. So that is what my shampoo and conditioner routine looks like. So that's very, very important though. Very important for you to not over shampoo and dry the hair out. And that, my friends, is the bulk of the Q&A today. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comments below and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. If you guys have enjoyed this video, I want to once again thank LaVivid for sponsoring this video, for always keeping me looking amazing with your amazing hair systems. I would encourage each and every one of you to look at LaVivid first. If you do wear hair systems, extensions, wigs of any sort, they are premier and amazing, and I love the team at LaVivid. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram at Patrick Weaver Blog. You can follow me on TikTok at Patrick Weaver Blog as well. There's a couple of transformation videos that I have on there of me getting my hair done. So I highly encourage you to check those out if you're curious about the process and what the transformation looks like from being basically bald on the top of my head to going to having one of the most sickening haircuts on the internet. So with that, thank you for tuning in, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Mwah, love you.